Alright, so we're finally live. I guess we are skipping the 9th round. So we've got Deep Frog, Rick, Bob, Halcyon, Hyde and RTJ for Team Cloaks.
Yeah, the Cloaks and Ducks are mostly new guys, and they're all really good, which is interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely in the higher class of the new era, so to speak, of Neotokyo players. No, Club seems to be just AFK.
Huh. Yeah, Glob and Fort Commander are old guys, and so is Xuni and Nevermore, who isn't here now, but they're in the team. So it would have been nice to see like, the oldies versus the new guys.
Yeah, that would have been a good matchup, but this is going to be a fun game, just by the looks of it. There's no really serious play needed, as both teams are advancing anyway. Oh, it looks like Club found a 5th, which is going to be Zool, so looks like we're going to have a 5v5 after all. Right, so we're going to have a quick pause. Sorry?
Hyde dropped out as well, so it's 4v4.
Oh, Hyde dropped? What did he drop?
I don't know. So Deep Frog's doing the usual camping on the ceilings.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot of just really good depth rushes and sneaky recon spots from Deep Frog. And Halcyon especially. Oh, Hyde's come back. Should be quite a fun match to watch. Quite a lot of highly skilled players on both teams. Different playstyles, switching them up. And you've got Lamb, Foxy, Deep Frog, Halcyon, very good recon players. Rick Bob's a very good support player. So we're waiting for Zools. Is it going to be a pause? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm connected, so he should be on the server any second now.
Okay, looks like Lamb Fox just didn't want to pause, so I'm going to go straight ahead. So you see Halcyon already depth rushing the T-junction by Gardens. And RTJ is moving to push forward into house. And Lamb Fox is just camping behind the big rock, behind T-junction from the garden. Just waiting for that depth rush, which I think he did heard, and he has seen Halcyon. Back. See, fuck, come on, drop down to 81. And RTJ just team killed his own player. It is really unfortunate. It'd be interesting to see how that one went down. I didn't quite catch it. And Halcyon forced the Latins rush. And RTJ gets the trade with Far Commander. Glove catches RTJ himself. Zors was finally connected. So it's a 3v2 in favour of NSF at the moment. But Hyde's got the flank, he's come from behind. Might be able to get a few picks here.
And the NSF guys are really low on health, so they can die quickly if I'd get to the flank in here.
I think he's missed one and it'll go there. I don't know how he's been spotted himself, dropped down to 13 HP. Oh, we see another boss. Not really sure what's happening right now. Yeah, I see Glove asking for a restart.
I kicked him. Wow.
Oh, Lion Foxy just jumped straight inside, he was leaning on the corner. It's still on 13 HP. It's now 2v2. Rickbug's kind of come around T-junction.
If
So
he has
might
any,
get the
if he has any smokes left, he should use those. Oh,
he
guess not.
does. Yeah, he gets the drop on Glub anyway. So it's a 2v1, but Tesman's spotted by Rickbug. Rickbug has to reload. Oh, Jinra went on time. And another pause. Oh, and the trade after time. So I still think we're still waiting for Zors to reconnect.
Yeah.
Okay, well hopefully this goes a bit smoother once Zors comes back and joins the team you're supposed to, instead of jumping to spectator.
Yeah.
Can gain a bit of another advantage. So it's 2-0 to Jinra at the moment, with Halcyon Pro and Raycor picking up corporal ranks and still 4 privates on NSF. So we do see Halcyon and D4 picking up the GT Silenced and Raypop with an MX most likely now. Okay, so we finally see Zors connect to NSF. And we should have ourselves a 5v5. So round 3, 2 recons apiece on each team. You see Deep Frog and Halcyon both rushing the T-junction into the spawn. Both recons pushing into the spawn. We could see a quick cap here. Still haven't been spotted. No one from NSF seems to have stayed behind. Oh, Deep Frog run out with a net back. Falls himself. Halcyon gets the return. Halcyon gets the kill on Glub as well.
Nice flank.
Yeah, that was very well played. I'm surprised NSF didn't leave anyone to watch for that. So Far Commander's now pulling back, realising how close the ghost actually is. Halcyon gets another pick on Ted inside the house. You see Rekbob finally slowly pushing his way up. Now Far Commander picks up hard. Halcyon gets Lion Foxy up on the roof. Halcyon on 75 now, with the ZRS silence, so he's got a major advantage. It is a 2v1. Rake Bob's still on full health. He's flanking around with Fart Commander covering the Ghost. But he gets spotted by Rake Bob. Oh, Rake Bob does finally spot him. So now we see Halcyon on 10 points. He finally picks up the Sergeant. And all of Jinrai are corporals. I think NSF really need to check on their positioning a bit more. Need to wait for the rushes that they know should be coming from people like Deep Frog and Halcyon.
Yeah, I think they were trying to kind of protect the Ghost, I guess, because it spawned close to the cap zone, but they didn't check all angles.
No, they did leave that one major location open. They should have expected that. We see Halcyon rushing forward through Gardens, dead pack the T-junction. You see Hyde pushing along, around long, going for the Rock Gardens. And RTJ does spot Lion Foxy. Gets the pick. But Fart Commander knows someone's there now, he's covering, and he's going to fall back. Ted also covering. Oh, and Ted doesn't realise Zeus is on his team. And he gets spotted himself. Halcyon's going to get the flank though. And that's another round for Jinrai. Pretty unfortunate that Ted killed his own teammate. Not sure how he didn't realise that Zeus was on his team. So it's 4-0 to Jinrai at the moment. Still one corporal only on NSF.
Yeah, NSF seem really disorganized, but it's hard when you don't know your players. Like they have 2 standings now, I guess, so...
Yeah, and it was a bit of mix up at the beginning as well. But see the debt pack rush again. And Deep Frog's just gonna pick up with debt pack Ghost and sit in the rafters. See RTJ in the garden, but he's just... Lion Foxy knows someone's there. He's just gonna retreat. So now it's 3 NSF just in the garden. Glubs run back through the spawn. Right, and Halcyon gets the pick on Ted. You see Red Bob smoking off long. He's gonna flank around through Rock Gardens. Glub spots Red Bob but just gets out HP'd. Red Bob has a major advantage, he's got the MX as well. Oh, see Zors get 2k but then he gets dropped by Red Bob. That's pretty well played, not sure how they didn't spot him. So it's now 1v2 in favour of Jinrai. Red Bob and Deep Frog versus Lion Foxy. Deep Frog still waiting on the debt pack in house.
I wonder if Lion Foxy is confident enough to rush in and make it a tie.
Yeah, I think he knows that Deep Frog, or should at least suspect that Deep Frog was camping the Ghost. Oh, but Deep Frog picks it up, so now he's going to know exactly where Lion Foxy is. So it looks like they're just going to wait him out. 12 seconds left on the clock. And Red Buff finally does pick it off.
Fort Commander lagged out, so we're waiting for him to get back.
Okay. Looks like this could be quite a quick game. I don't see NSF bringing this one back. They're just a bit all over the place.
No, it's really one-sided so far.
Yeah, and House is on top as I suspected. And well, NSF still have yet to get anyone above Corporal, and they only have one. The rest of the team still private.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a pretty short, uneventful match. I mean, both teams are advancing through the group stages regardless, but could have been a bit of a better game after last night's. Bit of an anti-climax, I guess, to the group stages.
Yeah, I watched the VODs this morning of last night's match. It was really good.
Yeah, that was definitely fun to watch.
And that also started out as a 5 versus 4. And when they finally got their 5th member, they brought it back.
Yeah, that game was well carried by Sakan. His player, like individual skill, definitely shine through there.
Yeah, he's doing really good even with this 300 ping from Eastern Russia.
That sucks coming to cast as well. Okay, so players are connected now, the looks of things. We're going to get the match underway again. So see Halcyon picking up the little tree spot, covering long. And RTJ is pushed into the house.
And Psyche is here now, but it's muted. Oh, there we go.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Looks like it's going to be a pretty quick game.
Yeah,
Bit
it
of a
looks
whitewash, to be honest.
looks pretty decisive. It seems that there's a few subs in NSF.
Yeah, there's 2
that's their
subs.
team. You see
That's,
Halcyon with a nice little recon spot to cover long, just sitting on top of the house. Not when people check that corner when they come round, so that's a very good spot for recon to sit camp.
I think
RTJ gets pick on Glove, but RTJ gets picked up himself by Fart Commander.
Foxy should be aware of that roof spot. I'm surprised
Yeah,
he
he's
hasn't really picked up on that.
covering the ghost at the moment, which is a pretty good play considering how close it actually is to the cap zone. So they could have gone for a quick gap. So it's a nice play by NSF to cover it. That just seems to be NSF's game plan at the moment, by the looks of things, to just cover ghost. Red Pop gets picked up by Fart Commander but gets killed himself by Hyde.
Interesting use of supports by Jinrai on a primarily recon friendly map. Of course that is Rakebob's way, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very surprising that Rake's playing support, to be honest with you, even on such an open map.
I would have expected Hyde to go assault on this one actually. Given the advantage of speed, but of course they have Halcyon, who is the speed king.
Well, and Hyde managed to flank around somehow as support and gets the 3k. And wins the round, so 6-0 for Jinrai again. Definitely going to be a very, very short, uneventful map by the looks of things. I think NSF are playing it right though. They know that they're outskilled by players such as Halcyon, Frog and Rakebob, so they're just waiting for them to come towards them, but it doesn't seem to be working out in their favour. And again we see Deep Frog and Halcyon going for the debt rush. Deep Frog going into house, Halcyon going for the T-junction. Oh no, he's gone for the outside the spawning gardens. RTJ's run out into the garden himself.
Foxy going Assault Witcher, which is interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working out for him as a recon at the moment. Oh, we see the nice grenade by RTJ to pick up the Far Commander kill. And gets that double kill.
Gets 3 kills.
Bit of a mistake by Ted and Glub. I think Ted had a grenade out when you were around the corner. Oh, and RTJ picked up his ores as well.
And then Foxy gets the frag on Halcyon. Really nicely thrown grenade.
He gets the second kill on Deep Frog. Can he get the third on RTJ? They both know that each other are there. But RTJ making him work for his team there. Actually, RTJ killed every member of the team, I think.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. Making hell over for Jinra there.
Very nice round from RTJ.
5k with the MX. So I think this is the last round, and not really much hope for NSF here.
Yeah.
Jinra with 4 sergeants.
No sergeants as yet on NSF.
Deep Frog, some reason picking up the support, trying to get a bunny upside, but he gets flanked. Doesn't see. Glub just stands still and him off with a bill. So
poor support play from Deep Frog. I expected better from you.
Just completely lost vision of Glub and just and firing everywhere and missed the thing.
You can't allow yourself to get flanked in that way by a recon, especially as
that was a very, very good rush by Glub.
Yeah.
And then Glub gets picked off inside the house by the ghost.
Oh dear.
Ted just killed himself.
He somehow hit the wall, so the grenade bounced back at him.
Ted not having much luck this game. He's already killed Zors and then kills himself.
Oh dear.
But Hyde, the Far Commanders are getting the drop on RTJ. It's a nice little spot behind the rock. And Halcyon looking to go for the flank.
Far Commander's going to have to try and push a tie, I think.
And Far Commander has been spotted by Halcyon.
Actually, pushing a tie would still mean a decisive victory for Jinrai there.
Yeah, not really much to say about that one. Well, both teams are advancing regardless, due to both having won 1 game each when this match started. Well, it was a bit of an uneventful game and a bit anticlimactic finish to the group stages.
I'm linking the channels to see what they have to say.
Well, that was a bit of a whitewash.
Pretty decisive victory there.
Was well played by Jinrai.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, channels are joined. Don't seem to be talking. Jinrai, anyone wanna?
Oh, they're all muted.
There we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. We try.
A pretty decisive victory there for you guys.
More or less.
Yeah.
Can't play more that much.
I think the first round we were talking about whose mother having a vibrator action.
That is true. It was RTJ's mother.
Yeah.
Well, glad we got that cleared up. Got to give my individual play to RTJ killing the entire NSF team on his own through that garden.
MVP RTJ there, I think.
Yeah.
Nearly, but I had an incredible round. That was utterly awesome.
Really effective.
It's also really good for the
of
team
the garden
spirit.
there.
Yeah.
I loved it when it was like Latin Fox. He was the last one. He's like, they're right in front of me. What do I do? Like, just kill him. And then he killed him.
Yeah. And I suppose, what also helps that, we kind of play with each other quite a lot during the week, so we kind of know each other's style of play. And that helps as a team.
So I have a question now, if I may.
Yeah, of course.
Is the TGR team disqualified now, or do they still have to play?
Well,
You
I think
go
we
on
can
to the
still play.
playoffs. 2 teams from each group go on to the playoffs, so you're one of the 3.
Team 5 had already lost both their games, so
Yeah,
both
so
teams are advancing regardless.
yeah, so
of
that
that
was
match.
50-50. Yeah, it was pretty much a fun game right now, fun war.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's not really much to talk about, to be honest. It was you came, you saw, you conquered, really.
Pretty much,
I
yeah.
think I
Vieni, vidi,
mostly
vici.
walked around.
Oh yeah, Rakebob was really silent all the time. It's like, and suddenly it's like pretty much the last guy alive
Concentration.
That's
doing the
pretty
thing.
odd.
Yeah.
Rakebob's silent.
I liked how first round I got outplayed by Foxy and who was the other recon?
Fort Commander.
Yeah, in the north. I was like, I saw someone move back to the rock. I was like, oh, it must be the same recon. Why is he going there? And then suddenly Foxy just came and side raped me. Wow, beautiful.
Side rape.
Yeah, that's
Worst
literally
sort of
that.
rape.
That. How long did this game last? I don't think that was.
About 20 minutes, I think.
I think
Minus the
less
pauses.
actually.
I
It
think
was a
minus
clean
the pauses.
sweep.
Yeah,
Including
minus
the
pauses.
pauses.
It was the quickest game I think we had.
Yeah, it was actually a favoring map as well. It's really open and fun. What was the last map we played? I can't. What was? Oh, Tarmac. Tarmac is a camp heaven.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that shrine definitely suited your play for you and Duke Frog to just rush and dead pack and wait.
Oh yeah, I was surprised about the deadpack placement I got on Ted in the whatever L junction, whatever the junction is. Like a minute after I placed it, I was like, oh, there might be an enemy.
Yeah, I think Ted was having a bit of a bad game. I mean,
Yeah.
first he TK'd Zors and then
And
he
then
ended
blew
up
himself
grenading
up.
himself.
Yeah, I got an assist point from him blowing himself up.
Yeah. I found it quite fun when I placed the deadpack during the RTJ's world famous round. I placed the deadpack in that same junction, and then I was like, no one's coming. Obviously, no one's coming. The deadpack looked around the corner. 2 assaults were in the blast radius. One of them was looking like, what's that here? That was quite amazing.
Yeah, we're just
What?
grenading each other and running away, thinking that they spotted it. And then RTJ just sort of ended up.
That's quite beautiful.
Okay, well, yeah, there is really not much to talk about in this match. It was, wow, well,
It's
passed
actually
really fast.
quite literally hard to talk to about it as well because we're pretty much the only ones in Mumble. I think they use in-game voice, and Ted does use a microphone. For Foxy is completely silent, I think, but the rest, I don't know. The
We can
commentators
say
might
whatever
know.
we want, and they can't
Oh,
say anything
yeah.
against us.
Xors, I don't know if Xors talk.
He rarely uses. He rarely uses actually. I just remembered.
Zors uses it mainly for call-outs when he's got the ghost.
So basically, he might have used. Do the commentators know anything about that? They might have used the in-game.
Probably, I don't know.
All talk was off for me, I think so.
Task Club is still here soon.
Yeah. We used the Steam overlay chat.
Oh, Steam overlay.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, we tried to. I mean, it was not very idle. We had many problems, to be honest.
Yeah, it's quite obvious. No one barely ever uses it, so I could totally understand why. I found Xor's entry movement, to the game quite amusing.
Yeah, it was quite funny.
Did he join NSF and then suddenly, out of confusion, go back to spectator because everything was black? Something like that.
I don't know.
It seemed like it, I don't know. It's very
It happens.
strange.
Like whenever it paused and you were still alive, you floated away into the ground or into the sky.
But the problem is that when you actually, when the game was paused, if you just started moving one direction, you could see all the enemy, and that I saw one enemy after the pause. Like
That's an odd
camping.
feature.
Yeah.
Anywho, GG guys.
Yeah,
Well
it was
played.
fun.
Well played.
And well, we'll see the next match.
Either way,
Yeah.
no matter
Yeah,
no
we
matter
have-
the opponent, it's going to be fun.
So, so are Team Cloaks on Ducks the team to beat? What do you think in the tournament? Or
It's gonna be fun versus Nyla, definitely.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
well, we still
We're
have
actually-
to prove our worthiness to the big.
There's not
Big
much.
ones.
Yeah, not
I'm
much
gonna
to prove
say
there. I'm gonna
that
enjoy
we're
it.
definitely the team to beat. Definitely, hands down.
I would actually be disappointed if we don't get to play them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how the
well, it
seedings
looks like
turn
you
out
will be.
and where the teams are placed in the brackets.
Indeed. How's it going to be arranged? Roll the dice per rain?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, we did record points, so like I got points for every round win. So I guess we can use that as seedings.
Either way, I suppose the matches will continue on next weekend, yeah? Or
Probably, yeah.
oh, you have to manually stop recording.
Yeah, I can just type stop.
Okay. Oh, I'm not recording a demo. Oh, I suppose closing the game closes the recording.
Yeah, it does. Well,
Oh, fun
No.
day, Sunday deathmatch. Ooh, scary.
I'm playing.
It's surprisingly difficult, I must say.
Oh, it's very difficult. Yeah.
Ah.
It sparks so much rage in me. Like seriously.
really
To be honest,
oh.
I've actually felt a bit of annoyance as well, so I was really happy I got warm up. I got a warm up in the team deathmatch, so during the match I was like la 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 la.
It's
Oh,
so.
vibrators, yay!
I get so angry when I play that.
Oh, really
I don't know
psychic.
what was happening.
Why?
I have no idea why. It's just because like you just have no time to think about what you're doing, and
Because you don't have to think. It's good
It's
for
just-
that. I
oh,
really
no.
I can
It
do
is
really
mindless.
good.
well, I like it, but it just gets me just so angry. I have no idea.
I've played
Like,
a lot.
I physically hit myself at some points.